Hi there, my name is Simon Morris. I'm the Vice President of International Marketing at Adobe, and it's an absolute pleasure to be here in the beautiful Carlton Hotel on the French Riviera in Cannes.
So how did you begin your career in marketing and what led to Adobe?
So, I've always had an interest in marketing. I studied international relations, so I've always had a keen interest in understanding people, which is fundamental to marketing, is understanding your audience and your customer. And so I've worked in software throughout my entire career, had the opportunity to join Adobe just after they acquired Omniture. And for me, the exciting thing of bringing art, the creativity, which is what everybody knew at Adobe for, with the science of the digital marketing tech stack that Adobe was building out, was really what attracted me to join the company, and I've been there for coming up to 13 years now.
And what are your key responsibilities in your current position?
So I lead international marketing as part of our global marketing organization, which basically means I'm responsible for our marketing strategies, plans, and how we go to market across EMEA, APAC and Japan, making sure that our marketing lands in a really highly culturalized way, depending on the market. There's so much opportunity outside the US, and my job is to work with my team to think about how do we truly understand the audience, understand the customer at the local level, and deliver the right types of marketing to meet their needs.
What did your marketing approach look like before the rise of influencers?
So influencer marketing, it's not new. I think that obviously what's really evolved is the incredible ways in which we can reach customers now, and the different channels and platforms and devices. But the idea of building trust through different individuals, whether it be anything from celebrities to community members, is something that's always been there. I think what we've seen in the way we work with influencers absolutely evolve, and really make sure that we're working with influencers who have the same shared values as Adobe, and also working them in a really authentic way, so they genuinely are users of our products and get value out of using them.
I guess what challenges did you face then when you first started to explore what we now know as influencer marketing?
I think what we found with influencer marketing is really making sure that firstly we give the freedom to the influencer or the creator to use their own style to resonate with their audiences. We don't want to be too prescriptive. That never works well. We always see we give a kind of broader brief, but really allow them to interpret it in a way that they know will resonate with their customers. That's absolutely key, and that's something that we're really focused on. And we have a whole range. Like influencer marketing is obviously two words, but it means a lot of things. And so we have anything from evangelists at Adobe who have their own communities and are influential within those communities. We have community members and community teams who make sure that some of our key members of our creative professional community get access to our beta products, and they're giving us feedback. And then we have some of the influencers that we work with as part of our marketing campaigns. And there, again, it's about making sure that you're aligning with people that do have those shared values, but we give them the freedom to deliver content that they know will resonate with their audiences.
If you could tell us about some successful projects you're currently working on.
Yeah, there are so many exciting things that are happening at Adobe right now. Obviously, one of the big topic around Cannes, not surprisingly, is around generative AI and how what it means for marketers and how marketing teams and processes and roles are going to evolve to really capitalize on this amazing technology that's out there. But I would say one of the sort of personal projects that I'm deeply involved in has been Adobe's partnership with the FA to help grow the Women's FA Cup. And for us, what I love most about that is that there was a real shared purpose about empowering fans, the players, the clubs involved in the competition to express themselves, to share their stories, and there are some incredible stories across the competition and across the clubs. So really partnering with the FA to help those clubs and fans and players tell their stories, and ultimately inspire more girls and young girls and women into the sport is something that's personally really, really exciting.
Brilliant. So what has been your most significant achievement when you look back at your career?
When I think about like my career, like today, and like most significant achievements, it's really hard. It's really hard to pinpoint one. I would say, if I really go back before the Adobe days, it was, helping take a small software company, helping grow that company and taking it through an IPO onto the Nasdaq. That was really exciting. And but I think there's just so many memorable moments at Adobe, helping kind of create the category of digital marketing. It didn't really exist when I first joined Adobe, so helping create and define that category, and then just taking some of the continuous incredible product innovation that our amazing product teams deliver, and taking that to market and making sure that all of our customers are hearing about the products. We're helping them understand how to get the most value out of it, and just seeing the communities grow across international. That's a personal thing. The other thing that's really important to me is just helping some of my teams and talent grow. Investing a lot of time in development and watching people really grow their career at Adobe and feel challenged that they want to stay at the company and grow their career and build their legacy at Adobe.
What advice would you give to someone aspiring to enter the field of marketing?
So, if you're thinking about entering a career in marketing, I would say, firstly, go for it. There's never been a more exciting time to be in marketing. I said that 2 years ago. I'd say that again now. There's just so much happening in marketing as we think about how you build those connections to customers. But, I really would encourage people to have that curiosity, to ask questions, that kind of put their hands up when their opportunities get put in front of them, because that growth mindset is so important. Marketing is so dynamic, it's so evolving. There's constant change, and if you're someone that likes that change, that constant innovation, the way of reaching consumers through different channels and building that relevance, then go for it. There's no better career as far as I'm concerned.
Where do you see your career heading in 5 years' time?
In terms of where I see my career heading over the next 5 years, it's hard to think 5 months ahead, never let alone 5 years. 18 months ago, 2 years ago, people weren't talking about generative AI at Cannes Lion. It's just kind of hit us almost out of the blue. Obviously, it's not out of the blue, but it kind of feels that way. So to predict, where I'll be in 5 years, I don't know. I think Adobe is an incredible brand to be part of. Hopefully, I'll still be here helping grow that brand. Outside the US, I guess I said there's so much opportunity outside the US. So watching the company grow, reach new audiences, recognize that, help educate the world that Adobe has so much to offer it, both in terms of anything from a student through to a creative professional, a communicator, knowledge workers, education. There's something for everyone for Adobe, and it's just great to be a part of that.